What's up, everybody? We are live! We're live, baby. We're live! Alright, so, what's up, everybody? Peter J here, Peter Joseph here, for another video. Once again, right here on the Peter Joseph channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit the subscribe button down there. You know where. In my pants, otherwise known as the description marks below on this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down in the description box. And as always, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet, and don't forget to tap, slap, beat that bell up, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, fuck you. Pretty much it. So tap the bell, get notified when I do a video, or if you do miss it, then you're going to have to search my channels. And then when you do find my channels, go to my videos section, my shorts section, or go to my live video section, and the latest video will be right there. And you can also watch past videos. So you really can't afford to miss any video I do. But if you hit the bell, you won't, and hopefully you get sent my videos, because you know how Neo and his monkeys can't fix that yet. But if you hit the bell, you should be able to get the notifications when I go live or when I do a video. So, but like I said, if I'm not, then just search my channels and you should find it. That's it. And this is your first time watching. Welcome to the party, pal. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And sit back, relax, grab a cold one. Well, I got nothing in my cup right now. It's not coffee, by the way. But sit back, relax, grab a cold one, and if you like the content, you want more, hit the subscribe button, smash that bell, smash that like button, and enjoy. That's pretty much it. Welcome to the party. Hope you enjoyed the ride. If not, hop off. And that's pretty much it. All right, on this chilly, nice and chilly, you know, the sun's out, you know, but chilly as fuck, not like it was yesterday when it was like 72 degrees. But still, a balmy, chilly Sunday afternoon, getting close to Sunday evening here in the Northeast. It's Palm Sunday. For all those of you that, you know, they can't get any, you know, you use your palm. So it's Palm Sunday. But for you, before us Christians and Catholics and people that believe in God, it's Palm Sunday, the week before Jesus Christ the Lord died for our sins on the cross. So, you know, we got Good Friday coming up when Jesus got nailed to the cross, and then 2 days later he was dead. Well, actually, he died, and then 3 days later, he resurrected on Easter. So we got all that. So we're gonna have a glorious Easter weekend next weekend. So hope everybody enjoys it, and if not, well, I feel bad for you. And that's pretty much it. But in any case, hope everybody had a great weekend. WrestleMania weekend just about to be over. WrestleMania Night 2 coming up in a little over 2 hours from now at 8 p.m. on Peacock. Should be some good matches. Asuka versus Bianca Belair for the World Women's Championship. That's one of the matches I'm actually looking forward to. But the big one, Roman Reigns and his 945-day reign, hopefully does not come to an end at the hands of that schmuck Cody Rhodes. And the Bloodline storyline is over, and a new era will begin on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Hopefully not, but we shall see what happens with that. The Bloodline already took a hit last night with the Usos losing to Dean Jericho. Had a pretty damn good match. So Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are your new undisputed tag team champions. Not for long, because they will lose those belts pretty damn soon. To who? I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. So night 2 should be a great event. And hopefully Roman wins and we're all happy at the end. But we'll see. We shall see what happens. It could be a lot of surprises tonight. Like Cody wins, and Paul's like, "Oh, Cody, you won the WWE title." Mm-hmm. Or maybe they do something on Raw tomorrow night. So check out that the little details that might be shown tonight. And especially in the match, and maybe after the match, we'll see. Because Roman wants to take time off supposedly, but he did say, that today that he likes his schedule. Nobody can actually even duplicate his schedule. So, and if he wants to have the schedule that he is, where he's barely on SmackDown or Raw, and he just comes when he's needed, then that's fine. You don't need a vacation. You just take a 2-week vacation and come back. That's all. You're still the champ. You're still the face of the company, whether you win or lose. It is what it is. So we'll have to see what happens tonight on WrestleMania Night 2. And then tomorrow night, another big night. The Raw after WrestleMania. We'll see what happens with that. We'll have debuts. Returning stars. Maybe some people from NXT will come up, like Braun Breaker. Maybe Indy comes up. Who knows who's going to come up on the show on Monday Night Raw? Maybe Jay White appears. Maybe Kota Ibushi appears. Maybe Mercedes Moné comes back to WWE. I doubt that, but yeah, tomorrow night's going to be an epic show from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. And then after Raw, we got the SmackDown after Mania, which is always good too. And then after that, this coming week, we're back to normal, pretty much. And then we got the draft coming up, I think, at the end of this month. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyway, as the title below says, on this video, we're going to talk about an event that happened on Friday night, same time as SmackDown and Rampage were on the air and the Hall of Fame. And that is Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor 16 review. So here's your review for Ring of Honor Supercard of Honor 16, which came your way from the Galen Center in Los Angeles, California. We had that. And our comment, it was a pretty good show. Very good. I thought it, I missed all the stuff with SmackDown and Rampage only got like 300,000 views. SmackDown did almost a 2.4 rating. But in any case, Supercard of Honor was great. From start to finish, it was great. But let's get into it. Let's not waste any time because I want to kind of take a little quick power nap before 8 o'clock. And then I'm going to watch WrestleMania Night 2. And then later on tonight, probably about 12:30 or so, maybe 1 o'clock. I don't know. Depends how I feel. After that, right here on the channel, your WrestleMania Night 2 review. And then probably after that, we'll get back to regularly scheduled programming. And we'll see what happens with that. All right, so our commentary team of Ian Ricka Boring, the Pesta, Caprice Coleman, and the return of a former Ring of Honor Pure Heavyweight Champion and a former Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion, one of the longest reigning champions in Ring of Honor history. Not the top one, but he had a pretty long reign himself. And that man is Nigel McGuinness. Oh, I marked out when he came out. I was like, yes, Nigel came out. Yes. Now, last time we saw Nigel was in NXT UK when NXT UK was actually still there. But now he's doing magic shows and, he's got a hot-ass girlfriend or wife now. Oh, lucky you. But I digress with that. All right, so we move on. So I'm getting tired. So if you see my eyes kind of like droop down, I'm like, I need to take a quick nap. But we'll move on with that. But most of my videos will probably put you to sleep anyway. So if you're going to sleep now, don't wake up. That's that. Anyway, we move on. All right, so we started up with the pre-show, the 0 hour. We had 4 matches, and I got all 4 matches correct. Damn, I'm good. All right, so we started off with Jeff Cobb for the Aussie Open, taking on Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Really wasn't much of a match. Tracy got in a few moves, but in the end, Jeff Cobb, he was pissed off after losing to Kenny last week. This week, for the IWGP United States title, came up just a little bit close. So he was pissed, and he beat the crap out of a former Ring of Honor TV champion. I think it was TV champion. But anyway, he beat the crap out of Tracy Williams. His tour of the islands, and 5 minutes later, goodbye, Tracy Williams. So Jeff Cobb got the win. Match I gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. All right, then I mentioned the return of Nigel to commentary. That was pretty damn good. All right, match number 2, we had Konosuke Takeshita taking on the Afro Man, Willie Mack. It's a pretty decent matchup. Kind of back and forth they went. Mack hits the bounce, period. Not like Keith Lee would hit it, or Monty Brown, or even Willow Nightingale hitting it. So he hits the pounce and then hit into the stunner, only to have to catch the hit a knee into his own stunner. That was a pretty good sequence. With that shrugged off, Willie Mack hits a running knee to lead them both down. Then the corner cannonball hits the Takeshita, but the frog splash takes too long. The Takeshita then grabs the Blue Thunder Bomb and then hits a running knee to face. 1, 2, 3. Takeshita picks up the win. Hey, he's getting a lot of wins lately. Break him up. And that's pretty much it. So, under 10-minute match. Pretty decent. I give it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's that. All right, after that, we get to match number 2, I should say. Let me just check something. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this was... All right, I got it back. All right, match number 3, we go to the women. We have Miranda Alizé, sexy, taking on everybody's fun girl, Willow Nightingale. It's a pretty good match. We got a Death Valley driver, plants Alizé for a near fall, only for her to grab a Gilmore cutter. Bang! To get back up, Miranda goes for the drive-by and miss, which allowed Willow to hit the bounce. And Ian Caprice said, period. And then Nigel's like, you said that before, haven't you? I digress on that. So Willow picks her up, hits the Doctor Bomb. 1, 2, 3. Willow Nightingale gets the win. And she's dancing with Caprice Coleman and Ian Rick are boring. I'm like, what is this? I'm not going to dance for you on commentary. This is Oscar, or Kyrie, or EO. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah, so Willow wins in 7 minutes. Match was alright. Gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to our final match on the pre-show. We had Slim J of the Truth Busters taking on Stu Grayson, part of the Dark Order, who had his good buddy, member of the Super Smash Brothers, that's Evil Uno, at ringside. And it wasn't really much of a match. Slim J grabs a twisting sliced bread for a near fall. Stu Grayson's ready to fight back. And then smart Mark Sterling, that idiot, he tries to get involved, gets taken out by Evil Uno, which led Stu Grayson to hit Nightfall. 1, 2, 3. So under 7-minute match, Stu Grayson gets the win. And I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. That's it. And then afterwards, the lights go out, and then we hear some really weird music, and then the lights come back on, and we see 2 men in white clothes. And we're like, what the hell is this? And then upon further look, it's Dutch and Vincent of the Righteous. We haven't seen them in a long time. So they're back in Ring of Honor, and they have a big-time stare-down with the Dark Order. Oh, I would love to see that feud. Whether it be Dutch and Vincent against Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, or I mean, there's 4 people in 4 people in the Dark Order. Now, the Righteous can get 2 more people back. I don't know who they can get, but we'll see. So we have like an 8-man tag team match on Ring of Honor TV. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. So I got all my predictions right. Got Barry Horror missed myself on that one. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so after that, we go off the air for a little bit for the pre-show. Then we come back properly for the main show. And we start off with a banger of a match for the AAA Mega title. El Hijo de Vikingo takes on or defense against Commander. Oh, this was a banger of a match. Where's Sheamus when I need him? This was a banger. We got a code of honor to start. Then the bell rings, and then the fans are up in arms like yes. And they actually go with the wrist grappling to start. So Commander takes El Hijo down, ties up his legs. Well, that gets broken up. So Vikingo gets him into a surfboard, watermelon. And then Commander slips out, gets his legs tied up again, which allowed them to slap away at each other. That was kind of cool. But with his legs still tied up, they both wind up on their heads to slap each other in the face. That's crazy. They get back up. They both flip into a pose for another standoff. The fans are going nuts. I loved it. Commander gets sent to the floor where El Vikingo dives onto him and lands on his feet. And it was a perfect 10. Only to send Commander back inside, but this time Commander sends him to the outside for the running flippy dibbity doo. Then it's time for a table. So he puts that outside, but instead of putting Vikingo on the table, Commander hits a 450 off the stage. Ow. Get back in, and Commander has to bail out of a rope walk shooting star press by Vikingo. But Vikingo does his inverted dragon Rana. Ugh. There goes your neck for about a week. Anyway, and then he hits some running knees, put Commander on the floor, where he gets his own knees up to block the shooting star press. Go back in, Vikingo puts him down, sets up a jump from the post to the top, but right into a sit-up power bomb. That was sick for a near fall. Commander goes up top, gets shoved down, and crashes to the ground. El Vikingo hits a springboard inverted moonsault to take Commander down, and commentary tries to figure out what the hell they call that move. It's called an inverted moonsault. That's what it is. But anyway, go back in, and a springboard corkscrew 450 gets in there for us. The fans are just up in arms. They're going nuts. They go to the apron. Commander hits a Canadian Destroyer on the apron. Ow! Followed by the rope walk all the way across the ropes into a big-time flip dive. I mean, he was like 15 feet in the air when he came down. The fans were like, oh, shit! I was like, God damn, man, I can't take any more. I'm not going to mark it out. Can't take any more. But in any case, go back in. El Vikingo finally hits his shooting star for a near fall. Then they go up top. Commander tries to walk the ropes but gets caught in a top rope Canadian Destroyer. Oh. Which that sends Commander outside onto the table. So El Vikingo hits that springboard 630, but the table didn't break. It was a Japanese table. To go back in, Vikingo misses another 630, which sets up the Hidden Ace, which is a twisting Phoenix splash for a near fall by Commander. They both go up top again. El Vikingo manages a swinging rock bottom for a double down. And then the running double knees hit Commander in the corner. And then he's in prime position to hit the 630. And El Vikingo hits the 630. 1, 2, 3. El Hijo de Vikingo retains the AAA Mega Championship, going on that almost 1 year reign now, and under 17 minutes. But this match was epic to start the show, fucking epic. and I gave it 4.5 out of 10 stars. 5 stars, sorry. 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was epic. Match of the year candidate. It was not AJ Styles phenomenal, but it was phenomenal. So we get all that. So epic. That's all I gotta say about that. Can't say anything worse about it. Alright, match number 2 for the 6-man tag team titles. We had AR Fox, Clan Metalik, and Blake Christian taking on the champs, the Embassy, with my good friend, the real Prince of the Prophecy, Prince Nana, as he leads the Gates of Agony, Khan, I know not Quan, and Toa Leona and the Machine, Brian Cage. So, they get knocked to the floor to start. When the bell rings, they get knocked to the floor. Then some drop kicks put them down. And then we finally settle down to Brian Cage and Gran Metalik. AR Fox comes in, hits a jumping Enziguri as Ian and Caprice talk about their wives. Their wives? Or, AR Fox, I didn't know he was married till now. I don't even know what she looks like. She must look like a nice young lady. Or, probably a nice young lady. But we all know about Melissa Santos. I mean, man, you want to know what makes Daddy Gilmore's dick hard? That's Melissa Santos. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Brian. Gotta be real. And if you don't like it, Brian, fuck you. No, just kidding. Don't come after me now. The hate speech. The hate, God forbid, Brian Cage comes at me. I'm running out the door. I'm like, leave me alone, Brian, I didn't mean it. But in any case, so AR Fox hits a Gilmore cutter, dropping the Machine, and everything breaks down. AR Fox hits a running flippy dippity-doo to the floor, takes Brian Cage down again. We get back in. AR Fox tries for goes for a blockbuster, gets pulled out of midair, which allowed Cage to hit the F10, but he takes too long, and then Blake Christian comes in, hits the big Fosbury flop on the champs. Gran Metalik adds a top rope splash to Toa Leona for barely a count, which leaves Quan to hit a backbreaker on the outside. Go back in, AR Fox drops Brian Cage, but Toa plants Blake Christian, and then Gran Metalik comes back in with a spinning DDT as everybody's down. Fans are kind of up and on, they're all up for it, blah, blah, blah. And then Blake Christian hits Brian Cage with a Canadian Destroyer. Gran Metalik adds a sunset flip for a near fall, but in the end, Brian Cage gets up, clotheslines Gran Metalik almost out of his damn boots, essay. And then he picks him up and hits the Drew Claw. 1, 2, 3. Still your 6-man tag team champions in over 8 minutes. The Embassy, and as always, my good buddy Prince Nana is a happy camper. We in the money. We in the money. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna have some shrimp cocktails later there, Prince Nana. We gotta have them. We gotta go out and have some shrimp cocktails, my friend. Yeah, maybe we go to the TikTok diner in New York City, right next to the Hammerstein Ballroom. I saw you that one day. I know you saw me. That one time. I didn't want to come up to you because I didn't want to bother you your dinner. You could have came up to me. It was all good and dandy. But yeah. We could go to ourselves. Me, you, and a couple of wrestlers. We're just having a good old time at the TikTok diner in New York City. Talk about some wrestling. Hey, maybe you get me a job with Ring of Honor. I mean, you do know Tony Khan, right? Put in a good word for your good buddy? Come on now. Come on, Prince. You can do it. You're my boy and everything. You can do anything, man. Come on. I'll be part of the embassy. I'll be an honorary member. I'll just go to the ring and do nothing. Just standing. I'm praying! I digress. But it is what it is. Anyway, so the embassy picked up the win. I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, before we get to match number 3, we got a recap of the feud between Athena and Yuka Sakazaki, little old Yuna from Final Fantasy X. for Athena's world title. Athena called her out for the title match. She came out. She came out last week with like 3X clothes, beat the crap out of Athena, saving Emi Sakura. So we have come to this match number 3 for the women's title: Athena versus Yuka Sakazaki, or as I call it, Yuna. Wasn't much of a match. I mean, 11.5-minute match, which is kind of crazy. You know, not all women's matches are long, but this one was pretty long. So Athena starts by stomping on a porcelain doll, as she's been calling Sakazaki recently. The fans are really behind Yuna as they feel each other out. I like that to start. Then a Hurricanrana takes Athena to the outside. Yuna dives through the ropes to take her down, but Athena kicks her down, hammers her way back on the inside as commentary thinks Yuna got messed up on that dive. I think she did. She might have messed it up a little bit. Maybe she hit her head. I don't know. But anyway, Yuna gets taken out in the corner, lands on her head. Ow! She maybe got a concussion out of that. I don't know. But she's fine enough to hit a clothesline. But Athena cuts her off with a big-time powerbomb and starts beating her down, some ground and pound, with another near fall, increasing her frustration. She hits a drop kick, which sends Yuna to the outside, and then the wheelbarrow suplex drops her on the floor. Ow! We get that. And then Athena's running dropkick only hits the barricade. Ow. Yuna kind of suplex slams her on the floor. To get back in, a springboard splash gives Yuna a near fall, but Athena blasts her with a spinning forearm, knocking her almost loopy. Yuna's back up with a spinning hammerlock slam for a very near fall, but Athena knocks her away, hits the springboard O-face. 1, 2, 3. In 11.5 minutes, Athena still your Ring of Honor Women's Champion. Pretty decent match. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. So who's next for Athena? I mean, she did bring up Toni Storm's name. She brought up a couple of other Japanese names. Maybe Kairi. I think she said Kairi. Mercedes Moné she brought up. Paige. She brought up a lot of names. Naomi. Well, Trinity. Otherwise known as Naomi. Because they never fought before. So, I mean, we'll see between now and Forbidden Door who Athena could face. She's not going to face Jade, of course, because you can't do that. But you never know. That's that. Alright, match number 4 for the Ring of Honor TV title. We had my good buddy Samoa Joe taking on the funky chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, and as always, we have to pay respect to his brother Jay. Reach for the sky, boy! So, once again, Mark Briscoe, for like the 8th year in a row, trying to get the TV title. I think maybe more than 8 years, but he has never won the TV title. It's come very close, but never got that brass ring. And I was hoping he would do it on Friday night. Did he? No. Sadly, he did not. But let's get into it. So they circle each other to start. Mark strikes away. Then he fireman's carry. Doesn't work, so they chop it out instead. Woo! Mark gets the better of that. Manages a Death Valley driver, but Joe rolls away before Mark can hit Froggy Bow! So they head to the outside. Mark charges into an overhead belly-to-belly. Ow. Cuts his momentum off. They go back in. Joe hits another suplex for a near fall. Goes to the right hands, but that seemingly woke Mark up. And Mark slugs away at Joe, but gets knocked outside really hard. I mean, he got knocked out. It was in a heap, but get out of here. So anyway, suicide elbow connects, but Joe spends too much time bragging about it, which allowed Mark to hit a drop kick. Then we get a step-up dive off the chair. That was nice. Mark then pulls out a table. Joe gets a shot, leans the table up, but gets blockbusted through the table. Ouch. For his efforts. That was pretty sick. Go back in, and a top rope chop to the head. A little bit of red kung fu. Staggers the champ, and sets up another chop off. Mark's middle rope form puts both men down, and then Mark, he's going over to the corner, and he's looking for Jay. I'm like, oh, this isn't a tag match there, dude. But I get the point what you're trying to make. Trying to get some advice from Jay and everything. But since Jay isn't there, Joe catches him with a snap power slam for a near fall. Then he locks on a crossface which sends Mark to the ropes. Mark comes right back with more chops. And then one hell of a clothesline drops Mark for a near fall. Joe then puts him up top looking for I think he's looking for the muscle buster, but that gets broken up. Mark hits Froggy Bow, and we're about to have a new TV champ, but no. Samoa Joe kicks out at 2. Mark loads up the cutthroat driver, or the J-Driller. Joe reverses that into the Coquina clutch, and as Mark is getting so close to the ropes, Joe drops him with a sleeper suplex, and then Joe relocks in the Coquina clutch, and Mark was basically out of it anyway, so Samoa Joe is still your TV champion in over 14 and a half minutes. Match was pretty good. Gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right, after the match, surprisingly, Joe did the Code of Honor with Mark, and they had a digital exclusive, like on the Ring of Honor channel. Mark wasn't too happy about losing, but he's still gonna fight the good fight for his for brother Jay, and he's not gonna fight in traditional tag team matches anymore. But he will be fighting in trios matches or 8-man tag team matches, 10-man tag team matches. Who knows? And pretty much it for that. All right, after that we get to match number 5. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the Ace, taking on Daniel Garcia. This was a pretty fun match. They grapple against the ropes to start. Garcia isn't going to let him have a clean break. So the fight goes to the floor. Tanahashi hammers him around the ring, while Garcia gets a cheap shot to the knee. Ow. Then he mocks the air guitar and dances a little bit. And commentator's like, oh, man, really? The disrespect. Blah, blah, blah. Then we get some knee cranking, and Tanahashi screams in pain a lot. He was screaming like a banshee. Holy crap. Nigel praises Garcia as much as he can. Garcia even then mocks Shinsuke Nakamura, who is in the audience, by the way. Uh-oh. Vince might not like that. Well, not Vince. Well, Triple H might not like that. I don't think Shinsuke was in the crowd, because maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But in any case, Tanahashi starts fighting up to his feet. Then he slams up to the middle rope, flip splash. Somebody's been watching Mike Bailey tapes. But Garcia comes right back with an axe kick. Then they trade shots. Garcia goes to the knee to take him down again. Then the Dragon Screw leg whip gives Tanahashi a little bit of a breather. Then he locks in the high angle Texas Cloverleaf. That gets broken up. Tanahashi slips out of a power driver attempt. Hits the twisting shout. We're shaking the baby now. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. Then he hits a sling blade for a near fall. Then he goes up top, hits the high fly floor. 1, 2, 3. Hiroshi Tanahashi gets the win over Daniel Garcia in 12 minutes. Match was pretty decent. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. And then after the match, he's doing the air guitar, that Marty Freeman theme. All good shit. So, congratulations to Mr. Hiroshi Tanahashi, one of my favorite Japanese wrestlers of all time. Move on. Alright, then we get a recap of the ladder match for the vacant tag team belts. Sadly, the Briscoes are not in this match, since Jay passed away. So I would have loved to have the Briscoes defend their 13-time titles in this ladder match with all these great teams in it. But anyway, we have a vacant title match. We had La Facción Ingobernable of Bruce and Preston Vance. They take on the Lucha Brothers, Rey Fenix, and Pentagon Zero Miedo, along with Alex Abajones at ringside. Then they take on the Kingdom, Mike Bennett, and I'm Matt Taven, along with the beautiful Maria Kanellis there. Then we had Top Flight, Dante and Darius Martin, and Aussie Open, Fletcher and Davis. Alright, so ladder match, you know what happens. Lots of spots. Galore. And yeah, I got a lot. This match was long, so hopefully I can get to all of it. Alright, so it's also with Chaos and La Faction and the Kingdom are left alone, only to have the Kingdom jump them, and then Top Flight come in, they get beaten up by La Faction, including being crushed in the ladder. Ow! And then Aussie Open come in and quickly take down La Faction de Ignoble, leaving them alone in the ring. The Lucha Brothers break that up. They stack La Faction in a ladder, and they sets up the assisted wheelbarrow splash. Ow! They're about to climb, but it's a little bit too early. It's not early in the match. So the Lucha Brothers are sent to the outside, setting up big stereo fibbly dibbity doos from La Faction. Mike Bennett then holds up Darius Martin, so Matt Taven can hit a dive over the top for a Doomsday Device on the floor. Jesus! That was sick. Let's try to bring out the big ladder as Aussie Open hits stereo tombstones on the stage to knock the Kingdom out. And then back at ringside, they crush Dante Martin with the ladders, but the Lucha Bros take them down. And then once again, the Lucha Bros try to go up top, but it's a little bit too early. As La Faction pulls them back down. And then we see Matt Taven and a busted wide open Mike Bennett somehow back with they slugged it out with Roosh. Not sorry, it wasn't Roosh and Preston Vance. It was Jalistico. I keep getting their team mixed up. But in any case, Jalistico suplexes Taven into a ladder in the corner. Ow! For going up top with Darius Martin, but that didn't work as Darius helps Dante go up top for the slug out with Jalistico going down. Then Jalistico breaks that up. And Dante hits a step-up drop kick to knock a chair into Roosh's face. That was crazy. And then Aussie Open come in to clean house. They toss Pentagon into a ladder in the corner. Then another one is stood up. Another one is bridged into it, which allows Taven to pull Darius down. And then Dante Martin and Mike Bennett fight up top. Dante hits a sunset bomb over the ladder. Woo! And then Aussie Open are back. They hit Coriolis on Dante. Well, you can't win the match with that. No pinfalls. And an assisted Alabama Slam drops Darius onto another ladder. This match is barbaric. Jalistico plants Davis, Hurricanrana's Fletcher into not onto the announcer's table. That sucks. And then everything got knocked over. And then the Kingdom put Jalistico on the ladder, and Mike Bennett splashes him through the ladder for a huge crash, and the fans are going nuts. Roosh suplexes Davis off the apron and onto a ladder, which leads the managers to start fighting. So Alex Abrahantes and Maria Kanellis started arguing, and I was like, Maria, kick him in the nuts because he probably has some balls anyway. But I digress. Dante and Ray Phoenix go up, with Phoenix being knocked onto the bridge ladder. Pentagon then goes up as well, kicks Dante down, leaving him alone with the belt. Then he hits that crazy Canadian Destroyer off the bridge ladder through not one, not two, but not three, but 4 tables. And then we see Dante's foot and leg turn all the way around 360, and it looked nasty. Oh, so the referees all like doing the X and everything, and then we see I think it was like Mike Bennett and Matt Taven coming on. It looked like are you okay? Because I knew something was bad. They should have just stopped. We couldn't have stopped the match because we needed a winner here. So we go back in. Ray Phoenix takes out the Kingdom, and then he goes up top and grabs both titles, and we have new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions for the very first time in the Lucha Brothers. I thought it was pretty good, pretty fitting, because you know how Mark and Jay love the Lucha Brothers. So, 20-minute match, new champs, the Lucha Brothers. Match I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it for that. And we move on. After match, Mark Briscoe and FTR come out to celebrate with the Lucha Brothers. Very nice. Very nice. That's it. Yeah. Dante, I'm saying about Dante Martin with his leg injury, his ankle injury. Those boys cannot stay off the injury list. I mean, Darius cannot. He was already injured twice in the span of like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And now Dante's going to be out for at least eight months to a year. Ugh. The price you pay for wrestling. It is what it is. So he's going to be out a long time. Hopefully he can recover soon and get back to what he does best. But this might be a career-ending injury. But we shall see. All right, after that, we get a recap of the Wheeler Yuta Katsuyori Shibata feud for the Pure title. Yuta bragged about his training and wanted the head of the New Japan Dojo, or the LA Dojo, meaning Shibata, one-on-one, so the match is made for the Pure title. All right, so we get to this match. Match is okay. Moxley comes out with Wheeler Yuta, but then goes to the back because he knows he's scared of Shibata. Shibata takes him down without much trouble and then starts mounting him MMA style. Kind of weird. To get back up, Shibata pulls him to the mat again before working on his leg. Shibata then grabs a leg lock. Yuta goes to the ropes, which, if you've been following along with the pure rules, that causes that is one rope break. So he has 3 of them. So after 3, he cannot use the ropes to get out of a move. So you're screwed. To get back up, and Wheeler Yuta goes for the arm. Only have Shibata take him down by the leg again. To get back up, Yuta's chops have basically no effect, which lets Shibata deform the living crap out of him. And Yuta comes back after nothing else working. Yuta uses the right hand to get the official warning from the referee. If you do that again, you get disqualified. So Yuta tries to chop Shibata. That don't work. And then, so Shibata chops him in the corner. Then does a face wash. Then a running corner dropkick connects. Yuta comes back with a chin lock. Shibata chops away. Yuta spits in his face. Uh-oh, you pissed him off now, boy. And the fans did not like that. So that earns him a 1921 sleeper, followed by the penalty kick, and it was good. Give Shibata the 1, 2, 3. We have a new Ring of Honor Pure Heavyweight Champion, and that man is Katsuyori Shibata in a 12-minute match. And that's pretty much it. So congratulations to Shibata. His first major title since, I think since around the time that, before he had the brain injury and all that stuff. So he's back as a champion. I love it. And we'll see what happens with that as we roll on. With the tapings, he will be on the tapings, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, after the match, they want to go for the Code of Honor, and Wheeler Yuta's like, well, fuck you. Wheeler Yuta's the type of guy that when he loses, he doesn't do the Code of Honor. Fucking bitch. And that's pretty much it. All right, after that, we go to your main event of the evening. We get the video for said main event. Eddie wants to be world champion. Claudio calls him a waste of talent. This is 15 years in the making. And that's that. Then we find out what's coming on Dynamite this week. No, we didn't need to know that. So we get this match for the Ring of Honor World Title. Claudio versus Eddie. Was going okay, then that ending I didn't really like. So they fight, they go right at it like 2 big bulls. Eddie goes after the knee, then a suplex drops Eddie, but he's right back up with a big time chop. Claudio absorbs the shot, manages to drop him across the top rope for a little bit of a breather. Then one hell of a tiger uppercut sends Eddie outside, but he comes right back in and they slug it out, which you do not do with Claudio, who grabs the swing of doom, but Eddie goes to the knee to break it up. Claudio gets back up and takes Eddie Kingston up top, where he knocks Claudio back off, and the fans are kind of like, let's kind of split up 50-50 here. Eddie comes back with some chops, sets up a clothesline, which sends Claudio to the floor. Then Eddie with a big flippy dibbity-doo, big dive, knocks Claudio silly. Then a bulldog for a near fall. I'm going to say bulldog something, choke, but it is what it is. Eddie tries the back suplex, but Claudio turns onto him and fires off some elbows. That gets reversed into the stretch plum. And Claudio almost tapped out, but Claudio falls down to break it up. Then the backdrop driver gives Eddie a near fall, but Claudio comes back with a tiger uppercut to get out of trouble. Then he goes for a Rigola bomb. It gets countered, and a spinning back fist for a near fall, which usually would won the match. They head outside again. Claudio slams the barricade into Eddie over and over and over again. Ow. Then another big tiger uppercut gives Claudio a near fall back inside. Eddie catches him with another back fist, then a third back fist. Says it would look like to be a bling buster, but that got broken up. Claudio then hits the neutralizer for one as Eddie just no-sold that. So Claudio once again hits a tiger uppercut on him. He falls down. We get a cover for a near fall. Then Claudio with a bunch of tiger uppercuts, including one to the back of the head, which sets up the Rigola bomb, but Eddie reversed it into a cradle, which then got reversed into a sunset flip. 1, 2, 3, Claudio Castagnoli gets the win. A hard-fought win. Match was pretty damn good. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Wheeler Yuta comes in and they surround Eddie Kingston. But then Katsuyori Shibata, who I guess is good friends with Eddie now, he comes out to even the odds and holds his title up to Claudio. We could get a unification match. We'll see. Eddie gets on the mic and asks if we're still on pay-per-view. And Eddie tries to, finish a promo. He says, 1 minute, fucking shit, motherfucker. I was like, damn, the good thing it was on pay-per-view. He says, find me, I don't care. Talking about Tony Khan. He puts over the Japanese stars on the show, meaning, I guess, Shibata, Takeshita. Yeah, not the Young Lions, you bum. But anyway, he says, I'm not done with you, Claudio, not by a long shot. And then Claudio at the media scrum said, he just like berated Eddie. He's like, oh, he don't have talent. He's a hack. He's this and that. I was like, damn. Tell us how you really feel about Eddie Kingston there, Claudio. But that's pretty much it. So he's like, I'm not done with you, Claudio. And then throws out a mic. And that's basically it for Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. So it was a pretty good show. And like I said, I gave it 7.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you think of the show down below in the comments. You can share the video all over the internet, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, or wherever you want to share it to, whatever, MySpace, I don't give a shit. But don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe to the channel, share my links and my videos to them, and that's pretty much it for that. And don't forget to slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your bitch, and that's it. So that's it, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna take a little bit of. I'm gonna probably take an hour nap, and then I'm gonna get ready for night 2 of WrestleMania 39. It's going to be freaking epic. I mean, last night was great. Check out my video before this one, my night 1 review. And see if night 2 can top night 1. I gave night 1 8 out of 10. So if this can do 8 out of 8.5 or 9, which could happen, you never know. If they can do that, I think this is at least top 5 WrestleManias of all time. Probably I would say in the top 5 between WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 17, and WrestleMania 5, 6, not 7, not 8, not even 9. Maybe WrestleMania 10 and 20. You can put them in there. Yeah, but in any case, Roman versus Cody tonight. Let's please pray for the tribal chief to remain the champ and continue on his 1,000 days as champ. Hopefully it'll happen, but we shall see what happens with all that. They could still go with Cody, but then maybe Cody wins the WWE title. If you notice on SmackDown, Roman held up the WWE title. So, I mean, we have to see what happens. Maybe Cody does win both belts, but then, Paul Heyman comes on Raw tomorrow night and says, Cody, I have some bad news for you. You only, if you forgot to read the contract, it was for the WWE title. So you want the WWE title so much? Here you go. And then maybe they'll use the Winged Eagle Cody belt, tonight or tomorrow night on Raw. Well, it's tomorrow night, but we'll see with that. But should be a great show from SoFi. Everybody's basically there now, getting ready for the pre-show, and then the main show starting in about an hour and a half from now. So it's going to be great, and we'll have to see what happens with that. The show will probably end, I would say, around midnight. So I'm hoping by 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, I can get my review done, and then edit up a little bit, and then go to sleep because I got work tomorrow. I need all the rest I can get because I am dead tired from this long Mania week. And hopefully now that Mania is going to be over, I can get a lot more sleep. But we'll see what happens with that. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, I gave a solid 7.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think down below. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button to death. And if you want, leave a comment. And that's it. So, thank you all for watching. Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cookout. And if you're not down with that, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't have to tell you, but if you're not down with that, well, that's just too goddamn bad. Because me and the entire prophecy and the entire wrestling world, we all got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. I'm going to take a nap. And until next time, go fuck yourselves, and peace.